Check, check, check. 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 Check, check, check. Cool. All right, so just gonna continue on the GUI for the EQs here. Let's see what we got. Kind of forgot where we left off, but I think we got to do labels. Yeah, graphic EQ. Okay, cool. So we've got, so high pass, low pass, drive, and then the 10 bands. We can also try some kind of background texture. Yeah, okay. So maybe I could put the labels on the left. To be the name, and I could have their values right here. And then for the dials, I could have the pop-up kind of logic. Yeah, okay. I've had some ideas on how I want the background to work. I want it to be somewhat textured, kind of like like a regular kind of metal textured background, but not too skeuomorphic. Because I think I want to stick with this kind of not skeuomorphic style. It's not really flat because there's there's shadows and stuff, but it's not as realistic as the image dials. So I think that's kind of what I want. Oh, in fact, I might even, let's see, if I open Logic, is it going to ruin? Logic has a new style for some of their plugins, like the Chroma Glow. Like, this is cool. It's like somewhat flat, but somewhat skeuomorphic. So a nice little mix of the two. Maybe something like that. Yeah, okay, so we need labels. Okay, so the one annoying thing is that all of the sliders are in one array. So yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that works. Let me take a quick look. Okay, so I think what I might do is paint the text like in the actual paint method on the left, and then put all of the labels on the right for the little pop-up. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, main labels, and what we'll do is I guess we'll make a set label props. Let's see. I'm gonna start trying to use the keyboard more and get better at navigating that way. Where is that one? Okay, cool. Set label props. Okay. What are we gonna do in here? It's gonna be kind of similar to this. So, well, actually, no. I'm gonna need this probably in the resize method or whatever. That'll make more sense. So add make visible at the very least label. Also set the justification centered. Is there anything else we need to do? Let's go ahead and give it a border color so that we can see what we're doing. So let's do outline and white. Cool. And let's see, how do we do this? Yep, okay. Okay. That'll do it for that. And what we'll do is come down to resized, and we will do something similar. Okay, so what we'll do is say actually yeah, okay, let's do this. Then we'll say main labels I set bounds yeah, okay. Let's see what's hides local. Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll do that. And that'll make it happy. And if we hate this, we can change it later, but it's more important that you build and not obsess over making it absolutely perfect. Height can probably stay the same. Width could probably be something like const auto width is equal to get width minus main sliders that get width, or actually get right. And this needs to be get right as well. And okay. let's get a font size. I'm starting to think I'm not too into the font size growing with the size of the GUI, but I don't know, whatever. Oh no, just round to int. And this will be get maybe get width times something. Something like that. Yep. We gotta cast that to float. And what we'll do in labels, set font. I don't remember. Do I have a font thing yet? Okay, I do. All right, so okay. Doesn't this take in a float? Font size is, oh yes, I'm an idiot. Okay. All right. That ought to work. And then we got to do our like show hide logic. Is that in here already? I guess not. Okay. Oh well. Gravity Q. So what we do is, what do we do? Okay, so yep, that'll work. Okay, so we check if we're over. Is over or dragging. Okay, so then we say, yeah, if is over. We do labels set text to be we can skip a step here. So we'll say const auto text is equal to is over juice string main sliders like get value and then to else sliders get name and then we set text to text and we say don't send notification, and I think we're good. Okay. And then the last thing is we need to actually set the name on the sliders. So when we, where are we at here? Set slider props, yeah. Okay, how does that work? I could do it, where do I do the attachments? Yeah. So we could. Wait, this isn't super neat. But we could main sliders I set name, and we could do, I guess, this. Oh wait, that's just gain IDs. Do I also have a? I don't remember. Where is this? Okay, I got gain IDs. So let's do gain names. And let's see, can I do this? What is it? Control G. What is it? Oh, actually, if I'm gonna have the bands painted, should I just have the value sitting there? Yeah. No reason to do a pop-up, I don't think. Let's just see what it's like. Now, this doesn't really need to be in Paint. We could just do this. Set slider props. We could, or we could do it up here. Oh, sorry, slider. We'll override the on value change. And then I think we'll just, well, actually, this will be annoying. That, and then that'll work. Let's also pass I. I think that works. So we need to actually call this twice. So what we'll do, I guess, is void update. Actually, update labels. And we'll take this, update labels, and then we need to also update labels right after so that it initializes. And we'll say LV60 editor, update labels, and then we should be able to do that. Oh. I know it looks kind of dumb, but yep. Let's just do it. So we'll do. Actually, wait. I made a mistake. Does this need to be called on startup? I don't know. Let's see. Is that enough for us to actually see the labels and stuff? Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Okay. And yep. So yeah, we do need to call it like twice or whatever. Yeah, so oh, I'm an idiot. I think we could just do this. This is what we need to do. I don't know what I was thinking. I think just that is fine. Or actually, we should put it after the attachments. So they work, but we need to put it after the attachments. Kind of annoying. Yeah, we keep getting into this stupid loop here. We could, if we turn this into a we do that, and then we do this. Also, I don't understand why C-line doesn't wrap at the line like it's supposed to. Okay, let's see. I think this works. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I could leave that there. Yeah, I need the num bands as 10. So that makes sense. I think that's what the problem was. It was looping more than 10, so it was adding attachments that weren't there. Yeah, that should work. Okay. The font size is almost correct. 3. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, and then whenever we actually place these, they're gonna be in the right spot. Okay. All right, so 03 ought to work. Yeah, okay. And then yeah, okay, let's see. So this will be like that, and do like this, do X, and then we'll do get bottom, and then we'll do width and height. That ought to do it. Oh, and then the font. That'll do it. All right, so then we take these. Okay. And then do we have to also do something that takes care of that, but then we have to do you know what? I think I'm just gonna loop again, because this is looping through every single slider. So yes. Okay, so what we'll do is after the attachments, do another loop where we do just this. And then we can get rid of this. And I think that should work. Good morning. It's nighttime. You must be across the world. Okay, cool. These are way too big, but that's all right. So we can do const auto label height is equal to, oh wait, yeah, just do this. Oh, they didn't change size. Oh, I was using height before. What does height come from? It comes from the... It was coming from the linear sliders. That works. Okay. Now, if I was really smart, let's see if we can big brain our way into showing kilohertz. I think what we would do is Okay, so let's do this. Value is that. Then we can do that. However, let's see. We say value is greater than 1000. Oh, sorry. Greater than or equal to 1000. We do value divided by 1000, right? Else, yeah. Stick with 2 for now. Value divided by 1000. And then can we do plus here? Does that work? So 98, 125, and then 1000. Yeah, okay, that works. Whoa, big brain. So we just gotta do the same thing over here. And now hopefully when I hit play, Juice looks so difficult. So if you have a mentor, I don't think it is that difficult. When you're just watching it and trying to teach yourself, it is really difficult. But there's a lot of things that I feel like I struggled with, and for a long time, and then somebody just would make a comment about it, and then all of a sudden, like, all this knowledge just came rushing in. Like, I really like the GUI workflow. How, you got your constructor, that's just regular C++, but then you've got the paint method and the resize method, and then you've got the juice component, and the juice component has a paint and resize method, and then you can just inherit from other classes. And once I started doing this a lot, I was like, I really like this for some reason. So now when I go look at other GUI frameworks like Qt or something, I'm like, oh, that's dumb. I like juices. Went from maze sampler to highs. Yeah, I never tried highs, but I've had a lot of people ask me about it. Honestly, I probably could make a better synth in highs than I could in juice. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the labels. I'm gonna comment out the colors, and let's just take a peek at what it looks like. Also, can I save? I don't remember if I implemented the saving and stuff yet. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Cool. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Now what? Let's paint some. In fact, we could just use regular labels right here. So, yeah. I feel like I had another thought and now it's gone. Oh, hey, Thomas. Glad to have you. It's got to be late for you. 5. Is it 2 a.m. for you? Is it 2:30? I'm sure I forgot something, but let's do the other labels, the static ones. That'll be easy. So we got another array of labels. Let's just say gain labels. Yes, it is 2:30. Yeah. I guess you don't sleep too well either. Gain labels. Gain labels. Oh, wait. Actually, this is going to be 10, not num sliders. Okay. We got 10 gain labels, and what we got to do is, I guess, kind of the same thing. Yeah, let's do this. The gain labels, that, and then we're also going to have you checked my bubbles? I don't know what that means. Oh, yes, I did implement it in a project, and it was pretty cool. I wanted to add like some styling and stuff, and I just never got around to it. So I'm gonna do this. Juice string gain labels, yes, equal to uh 63 hertz. Oh, actually, no, it's what is it? Oh, I think I could just go copy it from the DSP. Wait, where's it at? Modules, the graphic EQ. Okay, well, not completely, but close enough. I think what I'll do is this. Let's see if this works. We'll do that, and we'll do hertz. Okay. Cool. All right. Like that. Oh, I hate how it does that. What if I do? Can I just do this and it won't complain? Okay. Sometimes I don't know how my brain works. Okay, cool. I think I might do this as well. Let's do K. That ought to work. Set text to I already forgot what it's called. Gain labels dot, or no, gain labels I. And then I gotta change the loop. Don't send notification. That ought to work. And then we gotta put them where are we at? Resized. Yeah, okay, so Okay, so same thing pretty much. Except X is going to be 0. Width is probably going to change, but that should be good enough to just check. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. I made a mistake. Gain labels, I'm sure it's let's see, gain labels. Did I accidentally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? That should be right. Okay, and then gain labels is also 10. All right, well, let me just run debug. See what the problem is. Cached image invalid. That's, here we go. This gain label. Oh yeah, because this loop is going through all of the sliders, so that's like 13. So a lot of band-aids right here. If I is greater than M gain labels, that size -1. Yep. Continue, I guess. Huge. There we go. 31 hertz. Honestly, we can make these bigger. Actually, what do they look like on a real one? Yeah, they're pretty big. Yeah, you know what? Let's put the size back up pretty big. Because I'm on a pretty big monitor, so if anybody's using this on a like a laptop, it might be hard. It might be close to getting hard to read. Okay, cool, that's fine. Except this is way too big down here. So I could do that. Then when we get down to the other ones, we can go back down to maybe 3.5, something like that. Yeah, okay, it works. All right, very good, very good. All right, let's do a little bit of color styling. Let's see. So the background's got to be both black. Okay, we can do that. Set slider props, set slider. Set color. Slider. Color IDs. One of them is going to be background. Then we'll do black. Then this one will be track color probably. And then what about the little bead? It's like a gray. In fact, let's see. This is a nice color right here. 240, 220, 200. This is going to be 240, 220, 200. Okay, let's see. Nailed it. Wonder if we should make the text the same color. Hard to say. All right, so the one in the center needs to be what, red? Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's not like I'm gonna be able to remember this color anyway, but 220, 60, 40. What is it, 5? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Is that how it's supposed to be? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. That's it. Oh, you know what? I think mine's backwards. It should go 31 to 16 up. Mine's in reverse. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, I think we can fix that with just this. You know what this is the perfect job for? Huge. Except idiot. That's not gonna work. Because then it's gonna put the filters in the gain and the drive. Wait, let's see. Well, no, we tell it to do this. All right, let's just wing it. See what happens. Let's see. And then I gotta reverse the strings. Wait. Yes, okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's build it and make sure it's actually doing that. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Wait. How did I manage that? Oh, wait. I'm telling you, sometimes my brain just doesn't work. Okay, so reversing the strings is correct. But reversing this was not correct. I think. Bruh. So wait, how is it the same? Gain 1. Oh, because yeah, we got to reverse it in the in this update here. Where are we at? Drive graphic EQ set filter params gains. Gain 1 params. You might not like it, but this is what peak development looks like. Why? Okay, so then, oh, editor. So here, the first one's 16. That should be fine. Okay. Finally. Oh, mine's going to 24. Crazy. I think 12 is good. Okay. So let's change that, wherever that is. In the definition over here somewhere. Actually, no, in the processor here. Yeah, why is it 24? 12. Okay, cool. Let's go back to standalone. Okay, cool. Let's give it a background so that it looks nice. Did I put one in the project? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get the background that I used in Ripper. That's the texture. Oh, that's it? Oh, yeah. I think I put a solid color and then just put the texture on top. Okay. Okay. Let's reload that so we have access to it. Okay, so we also gotta build. So, yep. Okay, cool. So what I'm thinking is if we're going to use that texture and everything, we can go to the base editor and just draw the texture in there. So we could do draw header and footer, show, whatever. Okay. So, but we got to go into what is it? Do I not have an images file? Okay, I guess not. Okay, let's see. Let's go to base editor. And this is supposed to be in style. Okay. And let me open Ripper and pull the same workflow. Yes. Okay. Back, I can just pull everything. Okay. And we can get rid of everything except, yep, we don't need these. We can just leave the logo and the texture. There we go. Okie dokie, that should work. And we don't need a constructor. And then I think I'm just gonna use GUI and DSP. I'm getting kind of tired of having a bunch of levels of namespaces. Okay, cool. So base editor. Then we go here. Auto texture equal Viator GUI images texture, and then we'll say g.draw image. I forget which one I use. That one's fine. Draw image at, draw image within, seems like the same. Okay, whatever. All right, so texture, and then 0, 0 get width and get height, and then also rectangle placement, and stretch to fit is fine. All right, what don't you like? Sure, whatever. Currently we don't need that. And so what we'll do is in the EQ, we're probably calling the base editor paint. So let's actually, I think that's going to work. Let's just see what it looks like, because that black is probably going to be pretty close to the color I wanted anyway. Okay, I forgot it was how bright it was. I can't remember if, so there's two ways we could do this. If you draw the texture on top, you got to lower the opacity of the texture a lot, or you can draw the texture first, draw your color, and then lower the opacity of the color. So let's just see if we can get it to look good. Texture. Oh, actually, g.set alpha, right? Set opacity. Something. And then we gotta set it back after. Maybe that's why I was drawing the color. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look good. So we gotta do it the other way. So we'll draw it. And so what we'll do, we just gotta flip the direction. Let's see, what's the color? That's not very accurate. That's more accurate. 40, let's just say 4757. And then with alpha something. Okay. Oh, but I'm going to draw the color on top of the header and footer. Oh, no, it looks like it's fine. Okay. I think, that doesn't look very good either. The color is kind of dumb. Let me just do, let's just test it with black. That looks better. And it would probably look even better if there was some kind of border. Let's do that for now. I could just draw a little border and just see if sure. Draw rect. Okay. And I don't know, maybe 4 or 5. What's your deal? Line thickness and integer. Yeah, if there was a nice looking border, I think this would work out. So might be something we could find in the future. Let's just leave that for now. Or let's put it in the, well, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to put it in the base editor. I'll try this again. Now that I'm using black. Juice live constant. That seems correct. Actually, that still looks good. So I guess we'll stick with that. Let's see, draw header and footer. I don't really want that to have a color anymore. Oh, literally, that's all I was doing. Oh, I got this show label hover. I bet. Oh, it's just for the in and out sliders. Yeah, I'm not gonna even mess with it. Okay, there we go. That's something. These sliders are way too big for one thing. actually. It makes it a little clearer. That's pretty small. It's going to be really small on smaller screens. Honestly, them being horizontal sliders might make more sense. I don't really need to mess with that right now. I always get too hyper focused on stuff I'm not even supposed to be working on. Yeah, again, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we can make a really simple look and feel for these sliders that only affects the thumb. We don't really need to change anything about the slider background, but for the thumb, we can turn it into a rounded rectangle that has like the same kind of feel right here. And yeah, that shouldn't be hard. Okay. And we could just put it in. Where are we at? This one. Okay. I'm going to put the look and feel in here. I don't want to like fill up this look and feel folder. Well, this style folder, I should say. I'd rather just keep everything contained in its own class or its own, file. Like, it's only going to be related to this graphic EQ. So, all right. So let's, in fact, we're just going to go steal the juice GUI basics look and feel for the slider. So in here, I think it's called draw linear slider. Yep. Okay. So let's grab that. And there's a lot that we can erase. Okay. So Q, here we go. So we're going to do class, I don't know, I'll say slider look and feel, which is a public juice look and feel before. And yeah, public. And then we'll do this. Okay. So we can get rid of the bar part. So let's see where that ends. Right here. There. Okay. If it's 2 value or 3 value, which we're not doing. Okay. If it's not 2 value, which it's always going to be not 2 value. If is 2 value or 3 value. And if is bar, we don't need. Okay. Cool. Now we just got to go do what we got to do. Juice. That or fix that and that. Okay, the only thing we need to do is find the thumb which is this. So we're going to do a g dot fill rounded rectangle. So this is going to be rectangle thumb width with center like that. And then thumb point like that, I think. And then one more parenthesis. Oh, I guess none of the overloads except one argument. Okay, so, oh, right, and then corner size, which, I'm just going to try 12 for now. And we need to increase get slider thumb radius, thumb width. So instead, let's do round to int, and we'll do width times something. I don't know. We're gonna start right there. And we need to actually apply it. I was about to press play and be like, what's going on? So we got to go make a member here. And we'll say slider look and feel. And sure, slider look and feel. And we will just go down, set slider props. Slider dot set look and feel. Slider look and feel, and then before we forget, let's go into the destructor. For auto slider main sliders. Slider dot set look and feel, no pointer. Perfect. All right. Let's see what we got here. Huge. No friend class member. Cannot have a qualified name. Okay, I did something. What did I do? Oh, yeah. Okay. And yep, override, of course. Again. Oh wait. What is it? It's a float corner size. I typed a comma somehow. Boy, that doesn't look correct. Wow. Okay. So oh yeah, so a rectangle. Okay, so we got rectangle here. So this is our X, or I'm sorry, hold up. Rectangle probably has multiple overloads. There's one that's just width and height, so that works for the circle, or for the ellipse, I should say. So thumb point. Let's see. So thumb point is a juice point. Where's it at? Yeah. So I know I've done this before and I wasn't as confused as I am now. What do we have access to in point? Oh, okay. Get X, get Y. I mean, could we just do... Oh, what to do? That gives us, I don't know what it gives us. A float, so we probably don't need that. Okay, so thumb point get X. Thumb point get Y. And then we could do, I guess, thumb width. And then thumb width divided by 2, maybe. Rectangle. Yes, like that. Yes, okay. I have a feeling it's going to be off by a tiny bit. Oh, not a tiny bit, but a lot. Oh man, what did I do? Okay. Hold up. How do I convert this same logic to rounded rectangle? How is that? Oh, because okay, so what I think I was just misunderstanding what this was doing. So we take the original one, fill ellipse, juice rectangle, and we give it just that. Rounded rectangle. Wait, let me see. Oh. Rectangle size. Yeah, so okay, it needs 2. That's what I was missing. Yeah, okay, right. So we can still give it we can still use the overload for width and height. We were just passing it only one of them. Okay. And then that should be the same logic. Okay. Bruh. Was that not correct for... Oh, it's supposed to be max point. That's probably why. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. But this doesn't look... It's still an ellipse. Fill rounded rectangle. Thumb width and thumb width. So, rounded rectangle. Thumb. Oh yeah. Okay. I think the... I think 12 is way too much. Then we can go back and make this that, and then let's see if that's what the issue was. Yeah, okay. It looks all right. Okay. All right, now these... Let's just drop this one in and see what that looks like. So, yep. So we go... Oh, sorry. At the top is where I had put it. Right here. Where are we at? Okay, cool. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. Oh, I don't know why all of a sudden that command is not letting me go through braces anymore. Which one was this style look and feel? Honestly, I might use different colors for the dials. All right, let's see. Cool. Looks like I can spread them out a little bit too. And I might even do kind of like slates. If I remember correctly, the 560 model on Slate, there are 2 filter dials, but they're tiny. They're kind of almost hard to use. So I might make them a little smaller than the drive slider. You know, this the basic color with the little bit of gradient isn't half bad. There's no dials on the real one, right? No. Did anybody ever make one? Well, Waves has the other API, just like the gain module. And I'm not gonna go through all the effort of trying to draw that kind of knob. Oh, well, there is okay. A little brighter. Well, actually, this is a better picture. The little thumbs are more white, and then this dial's kind of off-white, yellow-ish. I'll just do white. Let's just see what that looks like. I don't remember. Is it the background? We can test it and see. Nope, must be the track. Nope. I mean, what's the other option? Dial, look and feel. Let's go check it out. Center. Oh, it uses the outline, which is rotary slider outline. I would have never guessed that. So let's see what oh, whatever. Oh, wrong thing. Whatever white this is. Okay, let's say 215. In fact, let's say now I'll just see what that looks like. Not amazing, but not terrible. So I will. Let's make the thumb, I guess, the same as this blue. Let's call it 5, 120, 190. 120. Then I think I will also lower the alpha. That will kind of make it less piercing in the eyeballs. Too much, but okay. It will go 85. Okay, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's something. And let's see, so let's reset that Y position because it's kind of right on the sliders. And then we also want to set the X as well. Somewhere around 25 to start. And then we'll have some kind of padding, I suppose. Maybe we'll do width. Divide by 2 is what I was thinking. So let's do that. Oh, I forgot. If I want to change the size of the filter ones, I'm gonna have to do something. So we'll say sliders with I guess that's gonna mess up our labels a little bit. I don't think the change has to be that dramatic. Let's see. Let's do width. Okay, so 0.5 would be half. So let's do 85 maybe. You know, now that they are smaller, I might not have to change the X. Oh, I guess I still do. Oh, well, not if I get rid of the padding part. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Why is this one? This is dumb, but I think the uneven space is because we need to add the difference of width minus filter size. Let's get rid of padding before we forget. Okay. Nailed it. Okay, 8. And unfortunately, I do have to change the X. What am I doing? X. Lower that. Good enough for now. Okay, let's go and make sure everything works audio wise. Okay. Yep, filter works. And I don't even remember, is the drive doing anything? Sure is. Nice. Cool. All right, it's not beautiful, but it will do for now. I'm wondering, I think so right now I just have a basic what's it called? The graphic EQ. Oh, is it actually in here? Filter process. Nope. Okay, maybe it's in. Wait. Did I just stick it in here? Yeah, I just put a. Oh wait, hold up. No, that's the mute part. So wait, where's the drive at? Graphic EQ process block. Okay. Graphic EQ process block filters that process. Bro, where's the drive coming from? Oh, process saturation. Okay, right here. And I just put that in here. Okay, cool. I think I will. Here's the question. I'm gonna have the 560 EQ, the 50A, which is the 4-band, this one basically, the 50B, and then a pull tech. So should I just reuse the same drive for each EQ, or should I make a different drive for each one? If I make a different drive for each one, I could just stick them into the class. Like if the graphic EQ's distortion is different, I could put it in here. So yeah, I guess that would be a good idea. Well, it would be annoying if you really like the drive of the 560, but you don't want to actually use it for the EQ. So maybe it would be good for them all to have the same, or maybe just I could make 3 selectable distortion types. Yeah, okay. For now, I could go grab one of the ones from Ripper. So like, what would be good? I mean, actually the circle map one might be really good to have. So where's that at? It's just in. Is it here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So let's take. That. Okay, I need 2 pi. Okay. And the drive for the circle map one actually needs to be 0 to 1. And what is it here? I can make it whatever I want. So let's go. Oh, it'd be in here actually. Oh, no, it'd be in here. Drive 0 to 10. All right, so it's gonna be 0 to. Okay, well, actually, we'll leave it as 0 to 10, and we'll just scale it. So we'll do. Yep. 0 to 10, and then safe drive. That should get us 0 to 1. And okay, that looks good. Okay. I'm gonna eventually. I've been doing a lot of research past few days in hysteresis and an actual moving bias. So at some point, whenever I get those things working well, I add them to all the distortions going forward. What am I doing? Oh yeah, checking the distortion. Okay. Oh, why is it oh, because I'm because I am doing a dB scaling when it needs to be linear. Cool. All right, cool. What do the harmonics look like? Cool. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Let's see. How about oversampling? So let's go IMD. No, sorry. What am I doing? IMD sweep. Oh yeah, 2D. Linear. Okay. There we go. All kinds of aliasing. And we got rid of a lot. Yeah, okay, cool. Also, if I pull this down, that also gets rid of a lot of aliasing. Yep. One trick that I haven't used in I don't even know how long is low passing before distortion and then using a shelf after distortion to bring those high notes back in. That can help a lot with reducing aliasing. And it does give you a little bit of a different flavor, so it is cool. Maybe I'll try that. All right, cool. I think that'll do it for me tonight. Let me before I forget, let me actually. Boy, that's a lot of changes. All right, cool. There we go. I'll be back Friday, same time. Thanks for hanging out. Go join the Discord if you're not in there already. And I'll see you next time. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks. I'll be doing this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right. Go join the Discord.